Today we're jumping into the life of a veteran and a beloved school counselor. Welcome to Everyone Has a Story. Master Sergeant Philip Glasgow, a 22-year Air Force retiree, started teaching for Fairless High School in 1993 and started counseling for Fairless in 1999.
Hi, I'm Mr. Glasgow. I'm your school counselor here at Fairless. I've been here at Fairless for 26 years now. I was born and raised in Strasburg, Ohio. Graduated from Strasburg High School with a very large graduating class at Strasburg of 52 students.
Glasgow taught 8th through 10th grade language arts for Fairless before he started counseling.
A little bit sad because the students don't know me as a teacher, and as a teacher was much more animated and knew all of my students. My students all knew me.
Heard him teach this story called The Day Lincoln Was Shot, and he was so animated and into it that I wanted to learn more about the story. So that is my experience.
He definitely makes it more fun because I've done activities where I really enjoy it, but if the advisor or the person in charge isn't very encouraging, then I don't feel the motivation, I guess, to go and try harder because he really motivates me.
While in the Air Force, Glasgow got deployed for Operation Enduring Freedom and Operation Iraqi Freedom.
So jumping into Enduring Freedom, I was the school counselor at Fairless High School at the time, and it took a while for my unit to get deployed. But I left the high school probably in, I don't know if it was March or whatever, didn't get to see those kids graduate.
One of the pieces of advice that Mr. Glasgow gave me as a first-year teacher was to always let your students know that you care about them. And as a coach and as a guidance counselor, I think Mr. Glasgow does a great job of doing that. Kids always know that Mr. Glasgow cares.
He definitely cares about all of us, even when we do stuff, like even the people who don't show up to practice or are having a really bad day. He cares about all of us just individually. I mean, he is a counselor, so he's not the typical coach where he's all about winning and everything like that. He definitely sees us as people and tries to think about what we're doing and how our life is and understand us and be accommodating with us.
I have 3 daughters. I've been married to my high school sweetheart. We met actually in preschool, started dating seriously as juniors. So we were high school sweethearts, and we've been married for about 34 years now. So my daughters all went to Fairless High School, and from Fairless went to college and are all gainfully employed and so far living happily ever after. My oldest daughter and her husband, who is also a Fairless graduate, they have 2 children. So I am a granddad, which is hard for me to believe.
With all that Mr. Glasgow has done for us, the students have something to say to him.
Thanks so much for being a great coach. You definitely have impacted not just my golf life, but my life in general. And I'm really proud to say that you're my coach and that I know you.
Thank you, Mr. Glasgow, for always being there for me. Thank you for giving me all of the advice you've given me. You've been there for me through a lot of rough times, a lot of rough experiences, and I'll make sure to come back and visit you as much as I can because I know you make a big impact on a lot of people and you really help a lot of people, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for that.
Because I still feel like you guys, like I'm 18. It's weird, I know, but you feel that age for like ever, it seems. Your body is like, oh, you're not 18, your knee's killing you. It's like, that's right, but